Hey, Rob Haynes with JL Audio here, and in this video I'm going to walk you through the process to set up a USB microphone or external sound card with Tune4 software on a Mac computer. So let's get started. Begin by plugging your USB microphone or external sound card into a USB port on your computer. It's recommended to always use the same USB port as settings may change when switching to a different port. Next, launch Tune4 software, and if connected to a VXI or MVI amplifier, select the device from the list. If you're using a Tweak or non-JL Audio DSP, you can still take advantage of some of the micro automations in Tune by selecting a VXI or MVI amplifier in simulation mode. The actual filters may not be identical, but there should be a close correlation between what you see in the Measure tab and the changes you will make in the DSP you are working with. If you only want measurements, select the Measure Only mode. Since I'm connected to a VX700/5i, let's select it from the top of the list. Next, go to System Preferences by clicking on the Apple icon in the top left corner of your computer screen, and then click on Sound. Once in the sound settings, click on the Input tab and verify the input level for the microphone or sound card. If the input level is low, increase it somewhere between 3/4 and maximum input. After confirming the computer's input level settings, switch back to Tune4 and click on the Measure tab. Click on Measure Settings in the top left corner. In the General tab, choose your USB microphone or sound card in the Input From drop-down menu. Be aware, your device might not be listed as its actual name or model number. If using a USB microphone, make sure the input channel is set to 1. If using an external sound card, choose the channel number that the XLR microphone is plugged into on the sound card itself. Next, choose the output for the signal generator. If using the output of the computer running Tune4, select Built-in Output. If using an external sound card for the output processing, select that device. A final item to confirm is the sample rate. The default setting in Tune4 is 44,100. A yellow triangle will appear if there is an issue with the selected sample rate and your microphone or sound card. If this happens, change the sample rate or try clicking the refresh icon. When finished, click Close to exit the Measure Settings window. At this point, you should see the active microphone or sound card on the meters and gain panel. Next, play periodic pink noise from the signal generator and adjust the output of the audio system or DSP if needed. Before taking any measurements, verify the level of the microphone or sound card on the meters and gain panel. If the microphone is being overdriven, the meter will flash or turn solid red. If using a USB microphone, turn down the level in the audio settings we were just at. If using an external sound card, simply lower the level of that channel on the sound card itself. In the RTA panel, click the Input drop-down menu in the top right corner. Select the USB microphone or sound card to begin taking RTA measurements. Depending on the level of the audio system, RTA measurements may not initially be visible on the screen. By default, the 4-way system target traces appear on the RTA graph around 80 decibels. For this demo, we will utilize a 2-way target. Color matching data arrows will identify if the RTA or targets are off screen and which direction to scroll. In this case, the beige arrow matching the colors of the RTA is indicating the measurement is below. Click on the RTA window and use the up or down arrow keys to scroll or change your scaling until the RTA measurement traces are displayed on the graph. This also means our measured RTA response is significantly below the selected target traces. For Tune4's Auto EQ to target automation to work, the discrepancy between the RTA measurement and the target traces needs to be minimized. This can be done by changing the offset of either the targets or the RTA. The easier of the two is to change the offset of the RTA response. This does not change any of the measurement data, but changes its placement on the chart relative to the other traces. Changing the offset is done by clicking on the Input drop-down menu and changing the numerical value to the right of the microphone or sound card. The quickest way is to type in the estimated difference between the targets and RTA traces into the offset field. In this case, knowing the default location of the targets is around 80 decibels, and our measured RTA data here is showing roughly -30 decibels, I'm going to type 100 into the offset field for the mic or sound card. Doing so should place the RTA a lot closer to our target traces, but depending on your scaling might be off screen again. Click the RTA window once again and use the up arrow key to scroll up until the RTA measurement and target traces are displayed. Now, we see the target traces and RTA trace are relatively close to one another. If needed, click on the RTA trace offset again and use the up and down arrow keys to fine-tune the offset. Now, if connected to a VXI or MVI amplifier, or operating in simulation mode, Tune 4's powerful auto EQ to target functionality should quickly get the parametric EQ dialed in. So there you have it. Following these simple steps will make sure your USB microphone or external sound card will function properly with Tune 4 software and allow you to take spectrograph measurements, RTA measurements, and take advantage of Tune 4's powerful auto set EQ to target functionality. Thanks for watching.